Aloha, Ohio. Good day and hello to the beautiful students of grade 10. This is your Momshi, Ma'am Cheryl C. Salvatierra, for another captivating lesson in TLE Cookery for grade 10. For today's lesson, we are going to tackle Module 1 for the third quarter. For learning outcome number 1, prepare stocks for menu items. For this lesson, different ingredients and flavorings will be introduced to you. Specifically, this module will help you to use ingredients and flavorings according to enterprise standard. Produce a variety of stocks according to enterprise standards. But before we start with our lesson, let us first answer the pre-test on your modules. Read and understand the statement or questions below. Choose the letter of the correct answer and write it in your test notebook for 10 items. Please refer to your modules on page 1 and 2. And after answering the pre-test, answer also the looking back, which is a matching type 5-item question. Identify the type of fish and seafoods in accordance with the way they will be stored. Choose your answer from the given choices on the box and write your answer in your answer sheet. Please refer again on your modules on page 2. And for you to be able to answer the pre-test and the looking back, you can pause this presentation to answer first your activities for a few minutes. And after a few minutes, I think you are now ready, so we can proceed with our lesson proper. Learning outcome number 1. Prepare stocks for menu items. Stocks. It is a flavorful liquid prepared by simmering meaty bones from meat or poultry, seafood, and or vegetables in water with aromatics until their flavor, aroma, color, and body and nutritive value are extracted. In French, it is referred to as fonds de cuisine, or the foundation of cooking. We have 4 different classifications of stock. We have the chicken stock, white stock, brown stock, and the fish stock. And we are going to discuss them one by one. The first one is the chicken stock. It is the kind of stock that is made from chicken bones. The second one is the white stock, which is made from beef or veal bones. When we say veal bones, it is the bone from a young calf or cow which is more tender than a beef. The third one is the brown stock. It is made from beef or veal bones that have been browned in an oven and added when making the stock. And the last one that we have is the fish stocks, which is made from fish bones and trimmings left over after filleting. And those are the different classifications of stocks. And now let us move on with the different ingredients in preparing stocks. The first one is, of course, the bones. Most of the flavor and body of stocks are derived from the bones of beef, veal, chicken, fish, and pork. The kinds of bones used determine the kind of stock, except, of course, vegetable stock. The second ingredient is the mirepoix. It is a French term for the combination of coarsely chopped onions, carrots, and celery used to flavor stock. We have a basic formula for mirepoix: 2 parts onion, 1 part celery, and 1 part carrot. The next ingredient are the acid products. Acid helps dissolve connective tissues and extract flavor and body from bones. Examples of acid products are tomatoes, wine, lemon, and many others. Next ingredient are the scraps and leftovers from onion knobs, carrot peels, and celery buds. But don't overlook the end stems and peels of leeks, green onions, kale, chard, peppers, eggplants, or mushrooms. Another ingredient in making a stock is the bouquet garni. It is the assortment of fresh herbs and aromatic ingredients tied in the bundle with string, so it can be removed easily from the stock. Aside from these ingredients, we also have the different kinds of spices and seasonings that are used to flavor our stocks. Seasonings include almost every substance you add to a meal to enhance its flavor, and some examples include salt, herbs, vinegar, and oil. Spices, on the other hand, are plant substances you put on food to add flavor and extend the food's life. Well-known examples of spices include cinnamon, nutmeg, pepper, and ginger. There are many different kinds of spices that we can choose from, but what's important is that we should keep some of them in our kitchen in case that we are going to need them. And in preparing our stocks, we have some guidelines. Number 1, follow the correct procedures for cooling and storing stock, and make sure that any stock you use is flavorful and wholesome. Number 2, follow the cooking time for stock. White beef stock, 8 to 10 hours. White and brown veal game stock, 6 to 8 hours. White poultry and game bird stocks, 3 to 4 hours. Fish stock, 45 minutes to 1 hour. And vegetable stock, 45 minutes to 1 hour, depending on the specific ingredients and the size of vegetable cut. 3. The stock ingredients are boiled starting with cold water. This promotes the extraction of protein, which may be sealed in by hot water. 4. Stocks are simmered gently with small bubbles at the bottom, but not breaking at the surface. If a stock is boiled, it will be cloudy. 5. Salt is not usually added to a stock, as this causes it to become too salty, since most stocks are preserved to make soup and sauces. 6. Meat is added to the stock before the vegetables, and the scum that rises to the surface is skimmed off before further ingredients are added. And now, that ends our lesson for today. And to finally finish this off, I want you to answer the post test on your modules. It is a 10-item multiple choice test. Read and understand the statements or the questions below. Choose the letter of the correct answer and write it in your test notebooks. Please refer on your modules on page 9 and 10. And now that you have finished answering the post-test, again, this is me, your Mom Cheryl C. Salvatierra, telling you to stay positive, work hard, and make it happen. And thank you for listening.